Tonight, new questions from the new Congress. The Attorney General facing senators on the Hill today in a hearing over multiple topics, from border security to how to handle domestic terrorists. But a large portion of the testimony was devoted to what some senators view as a blatant disparity in how pro-life and pro-choice groups are being prosecuted for their beliefs. CBN News Capitol correspondent Matt Galka monitored the hearing and joins us with our top story. Matt?
Well, Jenna, a lot has happened in the year since Merrick Garland last faced the Senate Judiciary Committee. But many senators today wanted to know why there seemed to be so many more charges brought against pro-life Americans. A large portion of the hearing had to do with attacks on pro-life centers in the wake of the Supreme Court's Dobbs decision last year. Utah Senator Mike Lee asked Garland about the disparity in justice. 34 people were charged for blocking access to abortion clinics last year, while only 2 people have been charged in the hundreds of attacks on crisis pregnancy centers and churches across the country.
So how do you explain this disparity by reference to anything other than politicization of what's happening there?
Those who are attacking the pregnancy resources centers, which is a horrid thing to do, are doing this at night in the dark. We have put full resources on this.
Multiple senators turned up the heat when they asked Garland about Mark Houck. The Catholic pro-life advocate recently beat a federal case after being arrested in an armed FBI raid at his home in Pennsylvania in front of his wife and kids last fall.
Why do you send 24 agents in body armor to arrest a sidewalk counselor who happens to be pro-life, but you don't devote resources to prosecute people who are violently firebombing crisis pregnancies?
It is a priority of the department to prosecute and investigate and find the people who are doing those firebombings.
Are you telling me that in your opinion as Attorney General, it was objectively necessary to use 20 or 30 SWAT-style agents with long guns and ballistic shields for these people?
What I'm saying is that decisions about how to go about this were made on the ground by FBI agents.
So you're saying you don't know?
I'm saying what I just said.
Which is that you're abdicating responsibility?
I'm not abdicating responsibility.
Then give me the answer.
Houck tells CBN that he wants to hold the agencies accountable for what happened to him.
We need people to know that we were innocent of everything that happened, and that now we want to pursue justice.
Garland also faced questions about an FBI memo from this year allegedly targeting traditionalist Catholics. Garland called the memo appalling and said the FBI is not